Welcome to the Blonde Bombshell Belief. I have got your questions and I have got the answers, or at least what I would do to help you out in all of these situations. So let's give this a go, shall we? Here we go. Dear Bombshell, I'm in the doghouse for something I did wrong. I don't want to lose her. What gift can I buy her to show her how much she means to me and how much I care for her? I didn't cheat, but I just need some help to get out of the doghouse. I don't really know what the problem was to put you in the doghouse in the first place, but why don't you start with, I'm sorry, and spend some time with her. Talk your problems out. Communication is the key. So that's my advice for you. Dear Bombshell, I want to turn the tables on this young lady. I want to dress up and take her out to eat. Just spend time with her. You know, that way she can enjoy, that way we can enjoy each other. And just, what should I do? Because she's such a simple lady and she's not used to seeing me dress up. Dress up, take her out to eat, spend time with her. It's that whole time in communication. Are you all seeing a theme here? I tried to pick out 10 questions and answers that had somewhat of a theme to it, so I hope you all start to see a theme here. Dear Bombshell, I love this girl I'm dating. However, I refuse to give up the dating sites. It's always good to have a backup plan, right? Just in case we don't work out. That's cool, right? Wrong. If you're in a relationship, take down those dating profiles, focus on the relationship, and make that work. If you don't want it to work, and it's just a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, so you can be out the door, keep those dating sites up. And I guarantee you, if she finds out that you have those dating websites, you will not have a relationship. Just saying. Dear Bombshell, I have a plan to surprise my girl coming up. However, I am worried it will backfire. You see, we broke up a year ago. I've been a fool. I realize that now. Time taught me that I was a fool. I want to apologize and make things right, and I think that I will win her back. Do you think that she will take me back? I don't know, because I'm not her and I'm not in your relationship. But an apology is so much better than anything else. Showing her how much she means to you, not all the gifts, not all the candies, or there's a song, I think it's done by, I don't even remember the guy's name now, but it's there anyway. She can't see the beauty and just the thorns. They don't grow enough roses to undo the damage done. They don't make enough raindrops or something. Anyway, you get my drift. Time, communication. That's what you need. You can work anything out if you have time, communication, and my grandpa would say that my grandma would talk through the problem and be like wanting to voice her opinion. But if she doesn't listen to what you have to say and you don't listen to her without judging each other, then no, you don't have a relationship. One of my friends posted on their Facebook, they're hitting 30 next week and they're not taking it so well. Here's my advice for you. I will be hitting 41 and I'm not taking that so well. Just roll with it. It's just another day. Nothing is going to happen that doesn't happen on any other previous birthday. And you'll be dull, you'll be bored, out of your mind. At least that's how I've been for the past few birthdays. So why should it be any different? Dear Bombshell, recently my man took me out for a lunch date. His treat. I was like, okay, until we get to Denny's, and he tells me, here's the $2 $4 $6 $8 menu. The highest he will pay is $6. I ask him why the limit. He responds, well, we're getting married, so it's step 1 on living on a budget. I was highly offended. Needless to say, it started a war. What's your advice, please? It's always good to budget. I've learned this firsthand going through my credit counseling. I've also learned that there's compromise. And while it may seem like he's being tight or frugal, he's trying to tell you he sees a future with you. Therefore, you've got to rise above here. Be the bigger person. Don't be mad over, oh, I can't order a $12 steak, or I can't order this or that. I am all for living on a budget, and I'm all for him setting a limit. So I say he's in the right. I know it may not seem to you all out there that he's in the right, but he is in the right. And honey, sometimes you just have to bow down. That is one of those times. And who's to say you can't get a treat later? Like go to McDonald's for a ice cream cone, or something wet to wet your whistle. Just, and it's not so much about eating anyway, right? Don't focus on that. Make the focus on spending time together, getting to know each other, and communication is always key. Dear Bombshell, I've had a terrible luck when it comes to romance. Something always goes wrong. I feel like I'm never good enough because, like yourself, I have PCOS. I feel insecure because lately the guy I'm seeing talks about big families and hinting at marriage. Does he know about my PCOS? Yes. But how can we get married when I may not be good enough? I mean, if I can't give him the family that he wants biologically, and we get married, and I can't get pregnant, and our only option is to adopt, I don't believe we would be together forever. What's your advice? If he loves you enough, and I believe he does, then you two can work anything out. Whether kids come into the picture or not, you've got to have a relationship first to build upon that relationship to get to the kids. If the relationship is not strong enough between the two of you, why are we bringing kids into that picture? If he loves you enough and you can't reproduce on your own, and the only adoption is to adopt, those kids are your kids more than anything important. Bottom line, adopted or biologically, kids need love, they need nurturing, they need mom and dad there to help them, guide them in this world. So please don't think that just because you don't have the capability to have your own kids that you push him away and you say, I'm not good enough for you. Go find somebody who can give you what I can't. Because if he loves you enough, then all this, I'm not good enough for you, he's going to say, hooey on that. And you're going to work it out. You're going to work this issue out of insecurity, and he's going to be there for you, and you're going to be like, what insecurity? And you two will conquer the world together. Dear Bombshell, I watched your Facebook Live on Friday. You stated that you want peace and quiet for your birthday. However, you envision your birthday every year, you said. Did you envision it this year? And do you think this year is different than any other previous year? If so, share. I have made the comment that yes, that all I want is peace and quiet. And have I envisioned it? Yeah. In fact, I even had a dream about it. And we all know how those work out for me. Will it come true? Will it be this year? I don't believe so. I have went so far to let everybody know that I'm going to treat it just as if it's another day, that I'm going to work my scheduled shift 10 to 2, 3 to 7 if available. If not, that's okay too. But if I have to work, then that'll make it feel better for me, so I'm not focused on the birthday of my dreams not happening. But if I'm off, I don't see anything happening anyway either. But the dream I had, I don't wish to share, because then it's getting my hopes up, and I don't want to get my hopes up only to get myself let down. And I'm used to being let down. So, no, I don't want to share it, but thank you. Woo! Dear Bombshell, I was recently stood up on this date. However, I've learned to understand that he has his job, his friends, but he never has another woman. I'm the only woman that matters to him other than his mother and his sister. However, his big thing that gets in our way is his hobby. How can we make our relationship work with him continuing on a hobby that constantly separates us? It's this whole communication thing. You've got to talk this out. Sit down with him. Tell him, hey, I don't feel important in your life. I don't think we spend enough time together. If he gets defensive and doesn't listen to what you're saying and walks away, there's your answer. If he gets concerned and he shows that, this bothers him because it bothers you, then you have a future together. Work it out. Talk it out. It will work. Dear Bombshell, lately I say and do the wrong thing. I feel like I need a sign around my neck saying, hey, I'm sorry. Don't come near me because I just do things wrong anyway. What's your advice? Help. Actually, I had a day this week that I felt like all I did was the wrong thing, and I didn't mean to do the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, or get on anybody's nerves. I always try to be the friend that has a listening ear, gives helpful advice, I hope, and hopes to help you see a better, brighter future. In your case, if you feel that way, I want you to go to the person that you feel is not listening to your concerns or making you feel like you're doing wrong. Talk to that person. Communication is key. Bottom line, that's all I can tell you. I'm going to stop talking, try and do one karaoke video, and then I'm going to go work out. So, good night on this one. Thank you for the questions from your Dear Bombshell, and we'll do some more Dear Bombshell in the future.